Hello and welcome to my channel, Exceedingly Good Reviews. This is my thoughts on video, my thoughts on AEW Dynamite from the 30th of September 2020. I've not done an AEW Dynamite review before because, over here it's shown in England on ITV on a Friday, even though it's it's live on a Wednesday. However, I feel I may do AEW Dynamite reviews going forward, so this will be my first. My thoughts on quick run through of what occurred on the show, and then give my overall thoughts of it. First match of the night: Ricky Starks taking on Darby Allin. Now this was a phenomenal match. This is a great match. Two great athletic individuals. Darby Allin willing to put his body on the line all the time. At one point, Brian Cage came out. It looked like he was going to get involved with the ring. Involved in the match, but Will Hobbs came and the two of them brawled to the back, so the match was able to continue. Darby Allin ended up winning the match with the coffin drop. Good for him. Lots of near falls, lots of submission attempts in this match. This was a belter of a match. This is well worth going out of your way to watch if you can. But yeah, next out, it's Cody Rhodes. He decides he's not going to accept the dog collar match from Brody Lee for the TNT Championship. Oh no, wait! He comes back to the ring and says, "Yeah, I'm accepting it. You better believe it. I'm going to be It's going to be brutal." We then get FTR being interviewed in the back by Tony Schiavone, the Young Bucks super kick Tony Schiavone. Why is this continuing? So the second match of the night is FTR against SCU. Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian representing SCU. Once again, another fun match. This is for the AEW Tag Team titles. FTR, your AEW Tag Team champions, and great they are as the Tag Team champions, finally getting appreciated. Finally in a Tag Team division where they can be taken seriously. Another great match. Christopher Daniels is in the corner of SCU, his SCU brothers, but FTR end up getting, with a few shenanigans, end up getting him kicked out of the match. And ultimately, it's Tully Blanchard in the corner of FTR who helps FTR win the match and retain. I think, is it Frankie Kazarian goes for a superplex? Scorpio Sky, goes for a superplex. Tully Blanchard grabs his feet from under him, so he falls over. This allows Cash Wheeler to land on top of him and pin him. Tully Blanchard holding down his legs so he can't kick out the pin. So FTR win the match and retain the tag team titles. Good for them. Then we get Isaiah Cassidy with Mark Quaid, Private Party, as we know them, with Matt Hardy as well in their corner. And Isaiah Cassidy was taking on Chris Jericho, the Demo God. A little bit of the bubbly. Love it. I need to get me a bottle of that. Great match once again, another good match. It's nice to see that Jericho was allowing Isaiah to get quite a bit of offense in this match. At one point, Isaiah sends Jericho to the outside and then flings him over the barrier into the crowd, wrestlers that are at ringside. Luther goes to help Chris Jericho up, but then Chris Jericho takes offense and assaults Luther at ringside, which creates a little bit of a brawl, a little bit of distraction. This allows Isaiah Cassidy to get up to the top rope, take out all of the inner circle who are at ringside. He takes all of them out. Back into the match. He has a little bit more offense, but ultimately, Chris Jericho, Judas Elbow, boom, out of nowhere, wins the match. Good for Chris Jericho. But then he goes back out to the outside of the ring to brawl once again with Luther and Serpentico. It sets up a tag match for next week. Chris Jericho and Jake Hager taking on Serpentico and Luther. So, yeah, that happened. Miro, we see a little video package of Miro and Kip Sabian. Miro's trying to plan a bachelor party. It's incredibly difficult to do that within quarantine, within the current restrictions that the virus has imposed on a lot of us, unfortunately. And then Billy Mitchell. If you know who Billy Mitchell is, can you please let me know in the comments? Because I sure as hell don't know who Billy Mitchell is, but he's there and he's going to help plan this bachelor party. Good for you, Billy Mitchell. FTR doing a promo. FTR interrupt the Best Friends promo. Best Friends are coming out, accompanying Orange Cassidy for the next match. Orange Cassidy is going one-on-one with number 10 of the Dark Order, the big strong fellow in the Dark Order, number 10. Orange Cassidy, ouch. At one point you see a glimpse of his back, and his back, Orange Cassidy's back is red raw. I mean, like, poof, Orange Cassidy, more like blood Orange Cassidy. I mean, like, ooh, so. Dark Order, quite fun on the outside. They're mocking the best friends, doing the hugging gimmick and all that. Ultimately, Orange Cassidy hits the orange punch onto 10, then drops 10 to win the match. Good for you, Orange Cassidy. Good for you. I like to see Orange Cassidy. I knew nothing of him before his AEW debut, and my lord, he's one of my favourite characters within the wrestling world right now. I love seeing what Orange Cassidy is doing. I love watching all of his matches. He's great. He is great. Go out of your way to watch him if you haven't seen him already. He is phenomenal. Another little video package moment from backstage. MJF is bringing gifts to Chris Jericho. He opens the gift. It's jackets for them all, apart from the Spanish god, Sammy Guevara. I don't know why, but yeah, okay. Then teasing what they said months ago about, do you want to join the Inner Circle? Do you want me to join the Inner Circle? I don't know. Do you want to join the Inner Circle? This again. It's quite fun though. Quite fun. Quite funny interaction between these two. Ultimately, is it going to lead to a match between them? Maybe, hopefully, possibly. Who knows? Be two heel characters, but I don't mind. These two are great. MJF is fantastic. Then the fifth match of the night, it's Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, with Reba in her corner, taking on Red Velvet. And this was quite one-sided match. Red Velvet did get some offense in, but it was quite one-sided. This is all to rebuild Britt Baker's character. Britt Baker as an in-ring performer once again. You know, now that she's back competing in the ring where she belongs, and she is a great wrestler. I keep saying this about everyone. I don't think I've said that yet about, oh, this person's a poor wrestler. I've said it about everyone. But Britt Baker is a great wrestler. She's one of the crown jewels in the AEW women's roster. So the fact that they got her back fit and healthy, and if they can keep her fit and healthy, then their women's division can go places. Especially if they strap that rocket to her and get behind her. Out comes Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston with a ref and the Lucha Bros. He'll announce Moxley's opponents shortly, but he wants answers from the ref first. Why the ref stopped the match? He didn't tap out in his match with John Moxley. Why did the referee stop the match? The referee explains that, me and you are friends and whatnot, and we've got history, but in the ring, your health, your well-being is my responsibility, yours and John Moxley's, and, I wasn't going to take that risk. It looks like Eddie Kingston's going to let the Lucha Bros loose on this referee, assault this referee, but out comes John Moxley with a barbed wire wrapped baseball bat. Negan? Anyone? Negan? That's a Walking Dead reference there for people who don't get it. He comes out with the baseball bat, chases them all off. Eddie Kingston on the outside decides, I'll announce your opponent now. Your opponent is the Butcher. Who's behind John Moxley? It's the Butcher. The Butcher gets on top of the match early on. This is an okay match, a decent match. I'm sure the commentator said this was for the AEW World Heavyweight title, but I didn't see the graphic come up. But this was a match. It was just a match. It wasn't a great match. Unfortunately, the Butcher just didn't seem to gel well with John Moxley. And it was what it was. Moxley wins with the Bulldog choke at the end. And Eddie Kingston has a little tantrum. Okay, that was that. So that was what occurred on the show. My overall thoughts on the show. Great to see Britt Baker back. I can't wait to see them build her character back up and see her challenge, hopefully in the not too distant future, for the AEW Women's title. FTR still going strong. It's nice to see them utilised correctly and properly within a flourishing and prosperous tag team division. There's so many great tag teams. It's such a shame that there's only one set of tag team titles for them to compete for, because there's so many great teams there. Isaiah Cassidy, nice to get a bit of offense for him, keeping him doing something, but Private Party, let's see where they go. Matt Hardy's their manager, but what else has he done for them? Let's see him achieve something on behalf of the Private Party, get the Private Party a tag team title match. Orange Cassidy, like I said, I'm really high on Orange Cassidy. I love everything that he does. I didn't know anything about this individual, the Orange Cassidy character, but I am absolutely in love with it. He is a phenomenal wrestler. He's entertaining. He gets you in a fit of laughter, but he can go in the ring when he wants to. And, you know, once again, we get another good match, good showing from him. But yeah, ultimately, MJF, great. Can't wait, like I said, to see what happens between him and Chris Jericho. It's been getting teased for a while, so, you know, is it going to be a match down the line, or is it going to be a merger of MJF and Wardlow into the Inner Circle? Who knows? Let's see. Can't wait. The Ricky Starks, Darby Allin, the way to start the match. I mean, that was my star match of the night. Ricky Starks against Darby Allin. Darby Allin, like I said, will take risks, put his body on the line for anything and anyone. That coffin drop that he does as his finisher, that's great to see. But yeah, a lot of bad blood here between Ricky Starks and Darby Allin. We got a teaser of it at the beginning. But yeah, really top match. That was my star match of the night for this one. That was my star match. If you had to give this show a star rating, I'd probably give it a 3.5 star. This is probably one of the better shows of wrestling I've seen. Yes, there were some backstage segments, but they weren't too long. They didn't drag. They achieved what they needed to achieve, either keeping someone relevant, giving them TV time, or furthering the storyline and whatnot. So yeah, all in all, 3.5 star show, this AEW Dynamite. I will be doing more AEW Dynamite reviews in the future, but like I said, unfortunately my reviews will be a couple of days later than everyone else's, most likely because of the delay that we have over here in the UK of getting it on a Friday rather than on the Wednesday. So yes, I do apologise for that, but I hope that you still enjoy this video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe to my channel, please. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the show, what your overall thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you not? Also, once again, I ask for any kind of feedback on these videos. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you want me to cover, what you don't want me to cover. If there's any special events that you want me to do, any previous or past events that you want me to do, let me know. Just drop me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. ASAP, that is me. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay classy. Thank you.